Characters. Narrator warm gentle storytelling voice. Lumi. A little star curious and kind. Pip. A cheerful young rabbit. Milo a wise old owl. Narrator. High above a quiet little forest, in a sky full of twinkling stars, lived a tiny star named Lumi. Lumi was smaller than all the other stars, but every night she tried her very best to shine. And she loved shining. She loved watching the children below look up at the sky. She loved dancing beside the moon. And most of all, she loved making the dark night feel a little less dark. But one evening something strange happened. Lumi looked at herself and gasped. She wasn't shining anymore. Lumi. Oh no. Where did my light go? Narrator. Lumi tried to sparkle. Nothing. She tried again. Nothing. She even jumped up and down among the clouds. Still nothing. Lumi. Maybe I'm not a real star anymore. Narrator. Lumi felt very sad. So sad that she floated down from the sky and landed softly in a little forest. There, she met a young rabbit named Pip. Pip. Hello. Are you a star? Lumi. I used to be. Pip. Used to be? Lumi. I lost my shine. Pip. Oh, don't worry. We'll find it. Lumi. You think so? Pip. Of course. Everything has to be somewhere. Narrator. Pip hopped around Lumi, looking under leaves, behind mushrooms, and even inside an old tree stump. Pip. No light here. He looked under a rock. Pip. No light here either. Then he looked up. Pip. Maybe we should ask Milo. Narrator. Milo was the oldest owl in the forest. He lived in a giant oak tree and knew almost everything. Pip and Lumi flew and hopped up to his tree. Pip. Milo. Milo. We need your help. Milo. Hoo-hoo. What seems to be the trouble? Lumi. I lost my shine. Milo. And when did you notice it was gone? Lumi. Tonight. Milo. And what happened before tonight? Lumi. I don't know. Milo. Then perhaps we should look at what you did today. Narrator. Lumi thought carefully. Lumi. Well, I watched the moon rise. Milo. And after that? Lumi. I watched the clouds. Milo. And after that? Lumi. I saw the forest below. Then Lumi remembered something. Lumi. Wait. I saw a little rabbit caught in a bush. Pip. A rabbit? Lumi. Yes. I wanted to help, but I was too busy trying to shine brighter than the other stars. Milo. And did you help the rabbit? Lumi. No. Narrator. Lumi lowered her head. Lumi. Maybe that's why I lost my shine. Pip. Then let's go back. Narrator. The three friends hurried through the forest until they found the little bush. There was a tiny rabbit trapped between two branches. Lumi. Oh, it's you. Pip. Don't worry. We'll get you out. Narrator. Pip pulled one branch. Milo pushed another. And Lumi used all the strength she had to lift the branch with her tiny star-shaped hands. Lumi. 3. The branch moved. The little rabbit jumped free. Rabbit. Thank you. Narrator. And then something wonderful happened. A tiny golden glow appeared inside Lumi. Lumi. Look, Pip. Your light. Milo. Hoo-hoo. I knew it. Lumi. You did? Milo. Your shine was never lost. Lumi. Then where was it?
A few nights had passed since Lily helped the little star return to the sky. Every evening, Lily sat by her bedroom window and looked up. And every evening, the little star was there. It always shone brighter than the others. Lily had begun to think of it as her special friend. But one evening, something unusual happened. The little star suddenly began blinking. Once, twice, 3 times. Lily looked carefully at the sky. Are you trying to tell me something? She whispered. The little star blinked again. Then a tiny golden ray of light traveled from the sky all the way down to Lily's garden. It landed beside the old oak tree. Lily opened her window and quietly stepped outside. The rabbit from the meadow was waiting for her. You saw it too, Lily said. The rabbit nodded. Together, they followed the golden light. It led them away from the village and toward a place Lily had never visited before. A dark forest stood at the bottom of the hill. The villagers called it the Moonlit Forest. They said that strange things happened there after sunset. Lily looked at the rabbit. Are you scared? The rabbit's ears trembled. A little, he admitted. Lily smiled. Me too. But perhaps our little star needs us. So they entered the forest. At first, everything was quiet. Very quiet. The trees were tall, and their branches moved gently in the wind. Suddenly, a tiny blue butterfly flew past Lily's face. Then another appeared, and another. Soon, hundreds of glowing butterflies surrounded them. They looked like little pieces of the night sky. Wow, Lily whispered. The butterflies flew deeper into the forest. Lily and the rabbit followed them. After a while, they reached a beautiful clearing. In the middle of the clearing stood a small stone fountain. But the fountain was completely dry. Beside it sat a little silver fox. The fox looked sad. "Hello," Lily said gently. The fox looked up. "Why are you here?" "We followed a light from the sky," Lily explained. The fox looked toward the stars. "Then the little star has chosen you." "Chosen me for what?" Lily asked. The fox pointed toward the dry fountain. "Long ago, this fountain was filled with moonlight water. It gave the forest its magic." "But what happened to it?" Lily asked. "The moonlight water disappeared," said the fox. "And without it, the forest is slowly losing its light." Lily looked around. Now she understood why the forest felt so dark. "Can we help?" The fox nodded. "There is only one way. The moonlight water can return if someone brings a golden flower from the top of Moonstone Hill." Lily looked up. "Then let's go." The journey was not easy. They climbed over rocks. They crossed a small stream. They walked through thick bushes. At last, they reached the top of the hill. There, under the moonlight, stood a single golden flower. It was beautiful, but just as Lily reached for it, a strong wind began to blow. The flower started moving toward the edge of the cliff. "Oh no!" Lily ran after it. The rabbit grabbed her dress. "Be careful!" Lily stopped. She looked at the flower. Then she looked at the little star shining high above. She remembered something. The little star had once been lost and frightened. But Lily had helped it because she believed even a tiny light was worth saving. Lily closed her eyes. "Please, little star, help us." A golden beam suddenly came down from the sky. It touched the flower. The wind stopped. The golden flower floated gently into Lily's hands. They hurried back to the forest. The fox placed the flower inside the dry fountain. For a moment, nothing happened. Then, drip, 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 a single drop of silver water appeared. Then another. Suddenly, the fountain began to sparkle. Silver water flowed through the stone basin. The trees began glowing. The flowers opened. The blue butterflies filled the air with light. The entire moonlit forest came alive. The little fox smiled. "You did it." Lily laughed. "We did it together." Then she looked up at the sky. Her little star was shining brighter than ever. But suddenly, Lily noticed something strange. Far beyond the forest, behind the mountains, another mysterious light appeared. It was red, and it was moving slowly across the sky. The little star began blinking rapidly. Lily's smile disappeared. "What is that?" The silver fox looked toward the red light. "I don't know." The rabbit moved closer to Lily. The red light grew brighter and brighter. Then a deep voice echoed through the forest. "One little star has returned, but another has gone missing." Lily looked at her friends. She knew that another adventure was about to begin. She held the golden flower tightly. "Then we have to find it." High above them, the little star sent one final golden sparkle into the night. And somewhere beyond the mountains, a mysterious red light answered. The adventure was only beginning.